All right, now, so jumping right in, we're gonna be using the Color Board palette by Beauty Glazed, and I'm gonna start off with this blue shade right here in the top part of the palette, and I'm just gonna pack that on to my lid. And I'm not blending, I'm just packing it on. I also bring it up just a little bit past my crease. The second shade is this beautiful blue right here. Don't mind me just jamming. And we're gonna start stacking that or packing that right above that first shade we applied. So again, we're stacking the colors and not blending. So once your eyes look something like this, then you are ready to blend. All right, so blending out the two shadows, I'm using the Morphe M330 brush. Excuse my lighting, it keeps changing because I was using the natural lighting from outside and that was not a good idea. But yeah, I blended two colors, and then I am going in with this light shade in the palette, and I'm gonna go above that second shade. I'm stacking it on and kind of like blending a little bit, and then I'm using another brush to blend. This one is a Wet n Wild brush. This one is available at the Dollar Tree. I didn't like it, so I switched over to an e.l.f. brush, and that one is, I believe, the V5 brush. Yes, the e.l.f. V5 brush. So since I did that to one eye, I had to do it to the other eye so that it can look the same. You don't want two different things going on. So I blend out both eyes the same way. Also, there's nothing on these brushes, I'm just blending. Next, I'm going in with the Neutrogena makeup remover, and I'm going to cut the crease. I love these Q-tips that I bought because one end is pointed and then the other end is kind of flat. So I use a pointed one to cut the crease, and then the other side I use it to like clean up that oily makeup remover because I have sensitive skin and my eyelids are very sensitive. As you can see, I cleaned everything up really good. And I'm going in with a Smashbox lid primer because it's the only white one I had. And it's not the best, but it is what it is. I had to use what I had. So I'm packing on that blue shade that I lost at the end. I'm packing that on again. I'm using the Makeup Shack T63 brush to do this, just in case you wanted to know. Now I'm using a Luxie 211 brush to apply the second shade, which is the second shade I stacked on the lid as well earlier. I'm just reusing the same colors again, and then the lightest shade of them all. And this brush is a Morphe 506 brush, and I do clean off the brush so that I can blend all the colors nicely and evenly and seamlessly. Now going into the Spoiled Lips Cosmetics palette, it's called the Gigi Palette. I'm going into the shade Texas Girl, and I'm applying that to the front end of the eyelid. I would say do this step first and then add the other colors. It would be so much easier to blend. I'm working backwards here, I'm sorry. Because as you can see, I have to go back and blend all the colors again. So yeah, this blue shade from the Beauty Glaze palette just was not working for me. It just was not working. And now I'm going in with this Tarte little brush here. It came with a liner that I love by them, and I'm using that to just reapply that blue that kind of was gone from like adding all the other shades. And then I blend it out with that 506 brush again. And then now I'm going in with a Q-tip and some makeup remover, and I'm just doing like a quick little dot there to give me a little guide of where I'm gonna cut this little liner, because I wanted to like start off kind of small and then go out, like blow out a little bit at the end. I could have speeded up this little process here, but I wanted to leave it on real time so that you guys can see the struggle, like the real struggle behind editing, you know, before we edit and make it look so simple. Also, please excuse the faces. And I'm cleaning that off my lid really good because like I said, I have allergies. My allergies are bad. And now I'm going in with the P.louis base, which is the first base I used, you know, all over my lid. And I'm just gonna apply that where my liner would be, or where I'm gonna apply the next shades. But that's my liner, so yeah, we'll say the liner. And there's Lucas making his appearance as always. Now using Mayo Makeup pigment here, this is like a neon blue shade that they have. I don't even know if they still sell this or not, but I did buy this like a year ago or 2 years ago, I can't remember, but I love it. It's very vibrant. And then I'm gonna be using the second shade that I used from the palette, and then the lightest shade that I used from the palette. And I'm creating that little liner. And then now comes the glitter and the NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm gonna apply the primer onto each shade. I'm doing it slowly because I don't want to just apply it all over the liner part and then it dries up and then you can't apply the glitter. So little by little. And there I am applying that glitter. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Also, this glitter is just regular craft glitter. I don't recommend. Especially me who has like sensitive eyes. Here I am using craft glitter, right? And if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. And also hit that bell notification because that way you get notified every time I upload any videos. Yeah, this is a process, but hey, it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I'm telling you, glitter always makes things look so much prettier and better. I completely forgot to mention this, but I am using 3 different shades of blue for this glitter that I'm applying. I have a dark shade, a medium shade, and then a light shade. I pretty much match the same shades on the lid. Next, I'm going to be using this graphic paint pot. It's pretty much a water activated liner. This is by Jelliwink Cosmetics. I wet it with some rose water spray and then I apply. And I'm sorry if it's blurry. For some reason, my camera wasn't like focusing correctly. But yeah, I do the line very carefully so that I don't mess up. And this part probably takes the longest for this whole look. Next, for lashes, I'm using these Fabulashes. These are the number 63 by Cara Beauty. And there I am putting it on. It always looks so like easy, huh? I went through some struggles. Well, not this time, but usually sometimes I do go through some struggles, especially when I have nails. Now, going back into the first palette, I'm using that first shade and I'm applying that right under my lash line. And then I'm applying the second shade as well, right underneath it. And then I'm blending it out with that Morphe M506 brush. I'm blending that out really well, and then I'm switching over in a few seconds to the Makeup Shack T82 brush because I dip into the lightest shade and then I blend that out even more. Then going into the Unicorn Glow palette, I'm going into the shade Stardust and I'm putting that into my inner corner. Next, I'm using this eyeliner pencil. This is by Italia, and I'm applying that to my waterline, and then I set it with the white shade from that Spoiled Lips Cosmetics palette. I'm sorry that this angle is crappy. I still gotta adjust my camera and fix everything to look better. And my background too, so don't get used to this background. Now for mascara, I'm using my holy grail, which is the Loreal Telescopic Mascara. I love this mascara so much. It's in the shade Carbon Black. I will not use any other. I've tried many others and it just doesn't give me the same effect. Sorry. Alright, you guys, that is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Oh my god. Oh, work it, girl. Yes. And then I added some cute little snowflake stickers. Look at that, you guys. Oh. Alright, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.